For example, if you would like to au pair in France, you might as well also check out Belgium because the language and the culture are practically the same and you would have a lot more host families to choose from. Hey, it's me again, and in this video I'll talk about how to choose your destination as an au pair. First, I will tell you a few things to keep in mind, and afterwards I will also give you a few tips that hopefully help you to find the right host country. Many au pairs choose their host country based on their language skills, and that totally makes sense, but there are a few more things that they should consider when deciding on where to work as an au pair. Some host countries demand additional requirements, for example, regarding childcare experience or financial resources. A few countries even require you to make use of an au pair agency. And these are things that you should really keep in mind, and you should make sure that you can actually meet those requirements. Usually, you also need some kind of visa to enter a foreign country, so check in advance whether you're eligible for that particular visa and make sure that you're able to get all the documents you need to enter your potential host country. Also make sure that you still have enough time before your departure to actually organize your visa and the needed documents, because that process usually takes a long period of time. You additionally have to consider that you are the one paying for the flights and covering the travel cost in general, so remember that as well when you're choosing your destination. If you are from Germany, for example, it would be way cheaper to travel to another country in Europe than it would be to travel, for example, to Australia or the United States. Alright, let's continue with a few tips. On the AuPairWorld website, you can find all the individual requirements for the most popular host countries, as well as some other important information about those countries. If your preferred host country happens to not be listed on there, you can always contact the embassy of that country and ask for further information and find out whether you are actually able to move there to work as an au pair. Also, maybe think about considering countries that are similar to your preferred destination, because that would improve your chance to find the perfect host family. For example, if you would like to au pair in France, you might as well also check out Belgium because the language and the culture are practically the same and you would have a lot more host families to choose from. If it turns out that you can't go to your preferred host country, then I would suggest you go onto AuPairWorld's website and use the country check. You can just enter your information and it will show you where you can become an au pair. And that way you can maybe find an alternative and maybe it throws a country into the mix that you haven't even thought about before. That concludes the advice I have for you today. I hope it was helpful to some of you, and I'm sure that you will find the perfect destination for your au pair stay. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one. Bye!